All right, y'all, we're gonna do the video just a little different today, and hopefully this works. You know, hopefully it works. I'm gonna just start doing my videos around Inglewood. You know what I mean? Hopefully nothing goes down. It's becoming a better place now. But one of my homegirls at work said that he said, "Yo, what should my next video be about?" And she said it should be more like not so serious. And she said there's nothing wrong with the serious videos. It should just be a lot more fun. Like, I know you're funny. I know you do that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what? You're probably right. Because the philosophy side of YouTube isn't that funny. And I feel like that's a strength of my personality that, could help. So here we are. I want to talk about pace. Yeah, let's talk about pace. See, pace is your own measurement. Pace is like the medium between the temperature that you are and the temperature that everything else is. It's understanding what's inside, what's outside, and the flow of which that works. You gotta know how slow you can go, and how fast you can go, and how hard you can go, and how soft you can go in order to really get your pace right. Like, nobody knows your pace how you know your pace. You feel me? So whether if you like to ride slow or if you like to ride fast, it doesn't really matter. Because you gotta find where you work the best, you know? 1 second. This train is coming. Hey, low key, we should go ride the train. Understand who you are. It's easier to find out what you're not before you find out who you are, because there's a lot more of what you aren't than what you are. The reality is, we are all the same. We're individualized, but we work in this system, and we just have to figure out how we benefit the system, how the system benefits us, right? I found out that I was good at some art, and I kept putting energy into art, and to be honest with you, even in the beginning, I wasn't even amazing. But I stuck to it, I focused on it, it's all I thought about, it's all I breathed, it's all I believed, right? So every single day, I was creating something. If that was dancing every single day for 7 years, 7 days a week, 6 to 8, 9 hours a week, I put my energy and my focus on it. When you do that, you become what you're doing. Now that can be a good thing or that can be a bad thing. But the reality is, you gotta put your energy towards something. I talk about it all the time. Growth might not look like going forward. Growth sometimes looks like making a left. Sometimes looks like making a right. But in order to grow, you have to allow yourself to let go of what was, to grasp what you're becoming. And you have to be able to unlearn and relearn. We talk about this all the time, right? And you also have to be willing to take the next step, even if you don't know where it's going. I don't know if this side of the train's gonna come first or if this train's gonna come first. But we're gonna go to the next station and we're gonna show how action, showing up, and being there can change everything. Sometimes for the best, sometimes for the worst. But you have to do the action, right? And understand the flow of which you pace. If you take your steps slow, but big steps, then that's you, that's your texture. But if you take it fast, but small steps, that's your texture. So find out how you work, why you work on, when you work on it. I work better in the dark, hence me doing this at night. That's just how my flow state works better. I had all day to get this video done and get the podcast done, but I started cleaning my room. I needed a lot more clarity. I couldn't do anything until I saw things better, and I happen to see things better at night. I really can't find nowhere to put this phone, so we're just gonna talk like this into the camera. Sometimes you have to change your perspective in order to really understand your value, because it's you and your environment, and if your environment doesn't fuel who you are, it doesn't matter if you help the environment. You can do your best, but if you're not benefiting from the work you're putting in consistently over and over and over again, then it's time for you to change where you're at. I'm not saying give up. I'm just saying that's not where you're supposed to be, because where you water your flowers, you should be getting your nutrients. You'll never know where you end up, right? somewhere you enjoy. This is such a fat ass moment of me. But somewhere you enjoy. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid. Do you see how big this donut is? It's the size of my head. The moral of the story is that you just need to do you, focus on you, move at your pace, move within what you need, be in an environment that nourishes you, and you will succeed. The only way you stop succeeding, or only way you don't find success, is if you just stop. That's failure. Being stagnant is death. Living means you have to keep going with the flow, even if you have to create the flow sometimes. You know what I mean? Let's try this donut. Pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Keep doing you, don't quit. For sure.